The moon, our closest celestial neighbor, has been a source of wonder and mystery for centuries. But did you know there is a side of the moon that we never see? A side that has remained hidden from Earth, sparking endless theories about what might be lurking in the darkness? Contrary to popular belief, the far side of the moon is not always dark. It receives just as much sunlight as the side we see from Earth. But because of a phenomenon called tidal locking, one hemisphere of the moon is permanently turned away from us. The far side of the moon was first photographed by the Soviet Union's Luna 3 probe in 1959. Unlike the near side, which has vast lunar plains, the far side is heavily cratered and rugged. It wasn't until China's Chang'e 4 mission in 2019 that humans successfully landed a probe on the far side. The moon's crust is thicker on the far side, making volcanic activity less common. The far side contains mysterious magnetic anomalies that scientists still can't fully explain. Some believe the moon's formation history may hold clues as to why the two hemispheres are so different. The South Pole Aitken Basin, one of the largest impact craters in the solar system. Areas that may contain frozen water, a crucial resource for future lunar missions. Strange, unexplained flashes of light observed by astronauts and telescopes. With so little exploration, the far side of the moon remains one of the greatest cosmic mysteries. But what are world governments and space agencies really looking for? Could there be something hidden in the shadows? The moon has been a silent witness to the history of our solar system. But how did it form? And why does its far side look so vastly different from what we see from Earth? Scientists have debated the moon's origins for decades, but new discoveries continue to raise more questions than answers. Theories of the moon's formation include the giant impact hypothesis, which suggests that a Mars-sized object, Theia, collided with Earth 4.5 billion years ago, creating the moon. The capture theory, which posits that the moon was an independent celestial body captured by Earth's gravity. The double planet theory, which suggests Earth and the moon formed together in the early solar system. And the hollow moon hypothesis, a controversial theory proposing that the moon is an artificial structure, possibly hollow inside. The moon's crust is significantly thicker on the far side, leading to fewer volcanic plains. The lack of large maria suggests that early impacts affected each side of the moon differently. The South Pole Aitken Basin, one of the largest impact craters in the solar system, has revealed materials from deep within the moon's mantle. Unexplained flashes of light have been observed on the moon's surface for centuries. Magnetic anomalies on the far side remain unexplained. Why does the moon have patches of magnetism without an active magnetic field? Could some of these anomalies be remnants of ancient cosmic events or something more? The moon continues to surprise us with its secrets. But if so much remains unknown about its formation, what else could be hiding in its ancient past? Are we missing a key part of the moon's history? Since the dawn of the space age, NASA has sent multiple missions to the moon. But what did they really find? Did astronauts and unmanned probes uncover something extraordinary on the far side? Some say the discoveries were too shocking to be made public. Let's investigate. The Apollo missions. What was discovered? Apollo 8, 1968. The first humans to see the far side of the moon with their own eyes. What did they witness? Apollo 11, 1969. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin's first steps, but also reports of strange lights seen from orbit. Apollo 17, 1972. The last manned mission to the moon, astronauts discovered mysterious orange soil with an unknown origin. Unmanned missions and Hidden Images Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, LRO, mapped the moon in high resolution, but some images appear altered. Clementine mission, 1994. A joint NASA military mission that scanned the moon in infrared, reportedly finding unusual heat signatures on the far side. China's Chang'e 4, 2019. The first lander on the far side. Reports suggest unusual surface compositions. Classified reports and conspiracy theories. Some astronauts claimed they saw UFOs following their spacecraft. Unexplained radio interference heard during lunar transmissions. Why did NASA cancel the Apollo program so abruptly? Did NASA find something that changed their perspective on moon exploration? And if so, what aren't we being told? Coming next, Chapter 4, Unexplained Anomalies and Mysterious Structures. For decades, high-resolution images of the moon's surface have revealed strange anomalies, unexplained structures, unnatural formations, and even reports of bizarre flashes of light. Are these simply natural geological features, or could they be evidence of something more? Could these anomalies be the result of unknown natural processes? Or is the moon hiding something that we have yet to uncover? The moon has been at the center of some of the most controversial space conspiracies of all time. Could there be hidden structures, lost missions, or even extraterrestrial activity on the far side? Today, we explore the most compelling theories and the evidence behind them. The most controversial moon theories include the secret Apollo missions, were Apollo 18, 19, and 20 real classified missions that discovered something hidden? The alien base hypothesis. Some theorists believe ancient extraterrestrial structures exist on the far side of the moon. The lunar wave theory, a phenomenon caught on amateur telescopes, suggests the moon's surface may not be what it seems. Declassified reports and whistleblower claims reveal that former government insiders claim that NASA discovered something unusual on the moon but kept it classified. The Soviet Union reportedly investigated the moon for signs of intelligent activity before the US even landed there. A leaked 2007 document suggests that global powers may have known more about lunar mysteries than the public is told. Could the moon be an extraterrestrial outpost? Some believe the moon is an ancient monitoring station placed in Earth's orbit. Reports of strange radio signals coming from the far side continue to puzzle astronomers. If there was intelligent life on the moon, past or present, why would it be hidden from us? Are these just wild speculations? Or is there something truly hidden on the far side of the moon? As new missions continue, will the truth finally come out? For decades, strange lights, unexplained signals, and even alleged sightings of unidentified objects near the moon have sparked one of the greatest questions of all time. Could the moon be connected to extraterrestrial life? Some believe the far side of the moon holds more than just craters and dust. What if there's something, or someone, watching us? Multiple Apollo astronauts claimed to have seen unidentified lights and crafts near the moon. Apollo 11's Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong allegedly reported a UFO watching them land. Soviet-era documents suggest Russian cosmonauts also detected strange objects near the lunar surface. In 1969, NASA allegedly intercepted a strange transmission from the far side of the moon. China's Chang'e 4 rover recorded anomalous low-frequency radio signals from an unknown source. Some researchers believe these signals could be artificial in origin. Some believe the moon may be a monitoring station left by extraterrestrials. The hollow moon hypothesis suggests it could be an ancient, artificially built structure. Certain craters appear to have unnatural geometric patterns, leading to speculation about hidden structures beneath the surface. Is it possible that the moon has been harboring something unknown for thousands of years? As new missions explore deeper, will we finally uncover the truth? What if the moon isn't what we think it is? For decades, scientists and conspiracy theorists alike have debated the idea that the moon could be hollow, or even artificial. Could our closest celestial neighbor be more than just a lifeless rock? Some believe the evidence suggests something extraordinary. In 1969, NASA recorded a strange event. When the Apollo 12 crew deliberately crashed part of their lunar module into the moon, it rang like a bell for nearly an hour, suggesting an unusually low-density interior. Some scientists believe the moon's core is much smaller than originally thought, raising questions about its composition. Could this mean the moon is partially or entirely hollow? Ancient texts and myths suggest the moon may not have always been in Earth's sky. Some researchers claim the moon's orbit and size are too perfect to be natural, raising the possibility of an engineered satellite. The moon's far side has unusual geometric patterns that some believe could indicate artificial structures. Most scientists believe the moon formed naturally from a massive impact billions of years ago. However, some argue that the moon's composition is too different from Earth's, making its formation mysterious. If the moon is artificial, who or what put it there? Is the moon a natural satellite, or is it something far more complex? Could we one day uncover evidence that changes everything we know about our closest cosmic companion? For decades, the moon was seen as a destination, a place where astronauts landed, explored, and then left behind. But now, the world's space agencies and private companies have set their sights on something much bigger: permanent colonization. Could the moon soon become humanity's first home beyond Earth? The Artemis program aims to land the first woman and person of color on the moon by 2026. NASA is developing the Lunar Gateway, a space station that will orbit the moon and serve as a hub for deeper space exploration. Could Artemis be the first step toward a permanent lunar colony? China has ambitious plans for a lunar research station by 2030. Russia has hinted at building permanent moon bases for deep space missions. Will this spark a new space race between global superpowers? SpaceX's Starship is being developed for long-term missions to the Moon and Mars. Blue Origin's lunar lander aims to deliver supplies for future moon bases. Other companies are developing moon mining and resource extraction technology. How will we sustain life on the moon with no atmosphere? The search for water ice in craters could be key to survival. Can we use 3D printed lunar habitats to build a moon base? With all these advancements, could the moon become our first stepping stone to Mars and beyond? As technology continues to evolve, a permanent human presence on the moon is no longer science fiction. It's a reality waiting to happen. Coming next, Chapter 9, Final Thoughts. The biggest unanswered questions. We have explored the moon's mysteries, its hidden far side, the theories of ancient structures, and the potential for extraterrestrial activity. We've also looked at the race for lunar colonization and the future of space exploration. But even after all this, many questions remain unanswered. What are the biggest lunar mysteries still waiting to be solved? What caused the moon's far side to be so different from the near side? Is there still undiscovered water ice beneath the surface? What explains the strange magnetic anomalies on the moon? Could there be ancient remnants of extraterrestrial activity hidden on the far side? NASA's Artemis program, China's missions, and private space companies all aim to uncover more about the moon in the next decade. Future technologies may allow us to explore lunar lava tubes, deep craters, and subsurface mysteries. Could the moon be a stepping stone to discovering even greater secrets beyond our solar system? The moon has been our celestial companion for billions of years, yet it still holds so many mysteries. As we step into a new era of space exploration, the answers we seek may finally come to light. But the biggest question remains: what will we discover next? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more space discoveries.